Hi, everybody, and welcome to Sunday Night Live. Do you see who I am with? Okay, is it Andrea or Andrea?
Andra.
Andra. Okay, because I have family that is either Andrea, and you're Andra. There's no E there.
No.
I got it, finally. Okay, it's so much easier when you talk to somebody.
Rather than type.
Oh, good. I can't do it. All right, let me say hi to whoever's here. We got Elaine, Tara, Dawn, Jess, me, and Andra. Let's see. Gaiman Grandma, how are you? Deanna, Deb, Tina. We're already international, everybody. Terry, Deb. I don't want to miss anybody. Kathy, Diva's Budgeting, Laura, Katie, Mary. Beauty Bot, Sarah's here. Beauty Mom Budgets. Hi, Sarah. And Maybelle. And our friend, the Crafty Saver, Stacy's here. How is everybody tonight? Andrew, I blocked you. Hold on. Did I block you? You okay?
No, I did that.
No, I did that.
Oh, you did that? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Does everybody know the lovely lady sitting to my side? I don't know if it's left or right on your screen. She was with me a couple of weeks ago, and if you don't know who she is the Traveling and Saving Chief. So we're going to link her channel down below so that if you're not familiar with her channel, maybe you can go show her some savings and budgeting love. I'm going to link it. Let me do that. You're actually right at the top of my list. Okay. And here we go. This is Andra's channel, so please go check her out. What is everybody up to?
I was going back in the comments, Donna, to see what they were saying. And I see Jessica started her penny challenge, so great work.
Hi, Kels. How are you?
Tara calls you her fairy godmother, Donna.
Yes, she does. Hi, little T and big T, and I call them my dynamite, because her daughter is also a T. So TNT makes dynamite. But I say that every live, because I love
the song about that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Done dirt. TNT. I can't think. AC/DC.
Yeah, I was like, I can't think of who sings it, but I know how it goes.
I can name that tune in 2 notes.
TNT.
Okay. I'm putting this out here because I want to talk about this tonight. I feel like I dropped the bomb, like I did it. It's like, boom. I finally got the high yield savings account opened. And I wanted the discussion tonight to be about interest rates, right? You got it. Go girl, go girl. And one of the comments that were left under that video were they were very surprised I didn't have one already. But when you're paying down bills and debt, and your son went and got married last year, you know, life doesn't allow you to do certain things. So I finally got to do it. And you all in the comments were so like, you made me feel even more proud of myself, if that makes sense.
That's awesome, Donna. What did you end up getting?
I wound up going with Synchrony for I gotta think about it. Was it 5? What was it, guys? 5. Now I'm pulling it up. I'm gonna pull it up right now. There were so many out there, and they were all really close. But this one had the better of the deals because high yield savings. Okay. They hold a lot of my credit cards. 4.75%. Right, there you go. Nikki's got me. They all got me. Look at them. They're answering for me. Love you guys. And and tonight I wanted to talk. Do you have a? Does anybody who's doing the CD ladder? I need a show of hands, not hands, but either a yay or a nay. Is anybody working on that?
What was that, Donna?
And is anybody interested in working on that? Because I was kind of doing math on that within the last 24 hours. We still getting a back feed on our ends?
Someone said I was echoing. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Okay.
I changed my, I took the AirPod out, but I think we're still echoing.
I have nothing. You have two windows open, don't you?
Let me check.
Do you have two? Do you have a window for YouTube open? And StreamYard?
I do not.
Okay. I don't hear it now. All right,
Can
let's
someone
see
put
what
in the
everybody
chat?
has to say.
Do you guys still hear an echo?
All right. Hi, Seashell. Is your pod still on? What picks up your microphone?
I just end up putting it on my computer. I'm going to leave and come back.
All right, go ahead. I'll let her back in the door. And echo on Andra. I gotta get family members out of my head. That's gonna be hard. Okay, you're interested in the ladder. Because I was looking into, let me pull this up. CDs. I do believe that Synchrony had a 5.15% interest rate. 5.15 on CDs, right? And for their CDs, it's a 9-month for that rate. And it's 5% for a 12-month. If you are doing the ladder CD, who are you using? Like who is your funder, or who are you funding to? All right, we'll get into what is a CD ladder. Yeah, I think I'm all shut down. I have no other windows open. All right, so Elaine has Allie. What made you all choose Ally? Similar rates. Were you already with them, and that's why you chose them? Capital One. Now, I'm choosing Synchrony because it holds a lot of my credit cards. And now, since I have the emergency fund in the high yield savings with Synchrony, I just thought it would be nice to contemplate the CD ladder. All right. A CD ladder, I think, and come on in and tell me what you think. A lot of people use it for one, retirement, or two, as an emergency fund. Do you have a CD ladder, Andra?
I don't yet. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Do I still have an echo, you guys?
No, I don't hear it.
Okay, I watched, what is her name? Debt-Free Jessie? And it was a lot, so I said I was going to go back and try to figure out what that all means. I don't have that.
Okay. See, I'm 56 years old. And when I was doing the math on a CD ladder, unless you've got a decent amount of money to begin it, you got years. Like, even if I put $100 in a month, that means in 2025, and I put another 100 in, I've only got $200. So why would I put my money, and this is a question I need to ask you all. Why would I put money in a CD when it's got to be held up for 12 months for a smaller percent interest rate, where if I've got it in a high yield savings account, my money's available at any given time at my age? If you are 25, I think that this is an amazing route, unless you can add $1,000 a month into this. Am I doing the math wrong, or what do you guys think of that? Like, I think this isn't for me. I think I'm too old for this.
I'm scared to talk because they said I still have an echo.
Do not be afraid to talk. If there's an echo, we can deal with it. Don't you worry.
Okay. No, I often think about that too, Donna. Like I'll be 48 this year, and I do have my 401k with the government. They don't match anything, but there are some riskier funds that I can put my dollars into, and some of them yield up to 14%. But then, if it's not doing well, it could also go very low. So I'm not a big risk taker. If I go to the casino, I'm taking like $100, and once it's gone, it's gone. So I'm kind of with you. Like I'm older, and I'm not willing to really take high risks. So I kind of let that money sit there. It's not as much as I'd like it to be, but I would like to learn more about other ways that like our age people can potentially make decent yield.
All right, so I'm feeling a little bit blessed because I do have my pension from the NYPD. We have put into 401ks, we have IRAs, we have annuities. I have a home that's almost paid for, which is what is it? It's a savings account in itself, right? If I needed to liquidate and downsize, I could. So my pension dies with me. I'm not at retirement age, so I still haven't started collecting Social Security. So I think my future is set for myself, and that looking at this CD ladder, it's a no-go for me. Mm-hmm. I'd rather take this $100 that I was thinking about doing and laddering it into a high-yield savings account. What does everybody think of that? I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, Nikki says CDs scare me. Can't take it out if I need it for an emergency. Whereas my high yield savings account, I can have it the next day. Yeah, I'd have to play with those numbers, Donna, to see how that would work, because I know the high yield savings. Mine is not as high as yours. I think mine's like 4.5, but that's a pretty good rate.
Okay, yeah, but the high yield savings, that's going to fluctuate with the market and the cap on the government. So that number is going to change at any given moment. So at least it's making something more so than sitting in our sinking fund envelopes.
Exactly.
So this is what I was really, really thinking about this today, because what sinking fund was I working with? Something's got a decent amount of money in it. Okay, my vacation. I have money sitting in the vacation envelope. I don't need that money till May 17th. Why do I not throw it in the high yield savings? Why am I not using prop money and dumping everything into that high yield savings? Because within moments, I can have it sent back to my checking account to pay a bill.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
What does Stacy say? I think you should talk to someone at Edward Jones about investing. There's tons of ways. I have a financial advisor who works for New York Life. He's been my financial advisor for 17 years. 17 years. I have no complaints with the monies that I already have being invested. It's and I don't mean this to be it's the smaller monies that I have in my envelopes, which is still bigger monies, but small compared to what I have invested. That, like I'm trying to say is, it's not making me anything by sitting in a paper envelope. All right, so people are saying they don't like CDs, and I'm actually leaning that way. I want my money now if I need it.
Yeah, and you can't. That's not CD is not flexible for that.
No.
Or a money market.
Use 100% prop money. I mean, no, I don't want to use 100%. I want to use the cash, but then I want to get like $500 in an envelope and then ship it to the bank.
Yeah, I had switched over to prop, Donna, and I found that I wasn't getting the same like satisfaction that I was with the real money. So I decided like some of my funds, like the 100 envelope box and some of the things that will sit longer, that will all be prop money. But the rest, I'm going to use real money and just turn it and make sure I keep the bigger amounts in the high yield savings. So that's what I decided to do.
Well, and this, truth be told, I enjoy watching other budgeters and savers save with real money. When they use prop money, it doesn't have the same effect. And it's not all about what YouTube wants or how it looks. I'm just telling you what I feel comfortable with. It's like, I want to save the real money. I want it to get to a certain denomination, and then I want to then have it work just a little bit more for me.
Mm-hmm.
Every year for about 6 years, Wendy's been doing that. I mean, granted, $1,000 in a high yield savings account at 4.75, it's going to give you $47.50 after 12 years. Is that going to make or break any of us? No, but it's just a little bit more than it sitting in an envelope. So that's where I'm torn. What do you do? All right, so some of you use the real money until you get to higher challenges. Mm-hmm. That's you, Nika, huh? All right, so Kelsey says, I have a long-term and short-term sinking fund split up. Everything that I need to spend within a few months, I keep cash, and if it's a vacation or even Christmas, it goes into high-yield savings. Okay. I mean, now that the account's open, it's like, how far can I see that grow? Okay, Oma, I'm feeling you on that one. I'm feeling
you. Too.
Yeah, me too. All right, so go ahead. You take that one. Tell us you're feeling that one.
So what Oma wrote about, I myself am worried about putting all my money in a bank. I mean, the way the world is now, say the power grid goes down, you don't have access to money. I have thought about that, you guys. Like, maybe there's something to, I know some of our, maybe grandparents and that maybe didn't like trust bank. And so there's something to just keeping a little bit of a stockpile, maybe in a safe in your home.
Okay. See, I have to tell you, January sinking funds messed with my head. Can I be honest? 100% honest. My sinking funds for January, at the end of January into, the 1st of February, this is the first time that sinking that money was messing with me, right? Oma, I feel you 1,000,000%. I do not trust the world we live in. I always need to have a contingency in place. After the pandemic, not knowing if you can get to an ATM, a bank. You know, cash is king. If the world started crumbling, your credit card's going to get you nothing. Bartering will get you something, but money's going to be cash is king. And I always feel that if they're coming over the hill, I need to be prepared, right? Battle. And money. But this is what got me, and this is where I'm telling you where my struggle is. So I got that $1,000 in that emergency fund, right? And when you listen to the world out there, they're like, oh, you got to put that away. You got to have that earn interest for you. I got caught up in that. So I did. I opened the high yield savings. And this is probably why there wasn't one prior to this. And I thought that the high yield savings for me was just going to be the emergency $1,000 a year that I save. Then I got caught up in the moment going, I want to put everything in it because I want to see that. I want to see it grow.
Mm-hmm.
But then I listen to Oma. I feel that deep inside my heart. And I go, hell no. I don't. And now I'm kind of torn. Like, there's no right or wrong. There is none. But I honestly believe there's got to be cash on standby and not everything in one spot. And that's why they tell you to use the word diversified.
Yeah.
Your finances need to be diversified. You know, they say high yield savings, regular savings, you know, equity in your home, IRAs, stock market. And honestly, our deferred comps and our investments we were high risk back when we were younger. But now we're older. I need that money to be there when we're older. So I think a part of me, I think I needed to say it. I think I needed to hear myself say it and hear it in my voice. For me, I honestly believe that this high yield is only for that $1,000 emergency fund. Each year, I will load $1,000 into it, but the rest is going to be available to me if I need it.
Mm-hmm.
Command decision met. Oh my God. I had to talk myself off the ledge. Oh, this is hysterical. All right, what do we miss? What did I miss, baby?
There's a bunch of things. So Tabitha asked, would you discuss Roth IRAs? I feel like I need to do more for my retirement, but I have low income. How do I get started? Tabitha, how old are you? And then Belinda says, I've been investing in mutual funds for over 10 years. The yield is 10 to 11%. I agree, need to get financial needs analysis before doing it, though. Oh, look at Windmill Ridge. Cash is only king if our cash is still worth something. Ain't that the truth?
Amen.
Jessica has 2 emergency funds, one in the bank and one hidden in the room because no one knows what is going to happen. So I want cash at home. I see these letters working towards my month ahead. You guys, it could be something as simple. Remember the pandemic? Like, make sure you have keep a full tank of gas. Like, keep basic supplies in your home. So, being military, I keep the meals ready to eat. They come in a pouch, and we can get them on the base. But you guys can get things that are, canned goods, things like that are good for some time. So there's nothing wrong with being prepared. I'm not saying go build a room and go hide in the basement, but
No, you know what? There's always rice and pasta in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I've always had a contingency plan. I got one of the crank radios. Make sure you have, I am that contingency person. And you and I would probably make an amazing team because, matches. It's like the little things in life that you really should have on standby. You know what? Let me go out and come back in. Maybe it's me.
Okay. Hey, is it still echoing, you guys? With just me?
How about now? How's that? You
They
talk
said
now.
it wasn't echoing when it was just me. Is it echoing again?
I don't hear it.
I hear it
think we're
on
good now.
my end,
I don't hear it though on my
but as long
end.
as they don't hear it, I can deal with it.
Okay. I think they
Oh, now
hear
they're
it.
saying yes. So I think they can hear it again, Donna. Maybe I should try another device because it can do this on my cell phone. I'll come back.
Okay. All right. I'm checking. What? It might have been me. All right. Hopefully I've got it. Can you all hear me? We're good, right? Let's see if we got this now. I know, but it's so hard. Like, we've done it before where we were just talking back and forth and it was just so naturally normal. Since I've replaced my camera above me, I am having huge technical difficulty and I don't know what it is. I watch YouTube video after YouTube video and now I'm low. Am I low? Am I good now? But it's low. Thank you guys for being so patient. All right. All right, testing. Can you all hear me now? How's that? I think that should be it. Very low still. I gotta wait for your answers. Can't hear me? All right, let me see if I can fix this. All right, how's that? I'm gonna say the ABCs. Did you hear ABC? ABC? Thumbs up? Ah, very good, Laura says. Maybe it was me. Okay, they tell me it's fixed on my end. Let's see what happens when Andrea talks. She's fixing her screen.
They testing,
Try again. Keep talking.
testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
I think that worked. I think that's good. Oh, we're getting sounds good.
Wait, let me just do it off my AirPod.
Kelsey says perfect. It's funny. I feel like we've been watching Frasier. Hi, this is Frasier Crane. What is your? I'm like, we watched 3 episodes of Frasier a night, and we sit there and we laugh like kids. John, I have to tell you, John sits with headphones on so he can actually hear the TV. And to watch him laughing, he's got headphones on, he's laughing, but he laughs so loud, and it is funny. But you know what? Hi, this is Frasier Crane. What can I help you with? You need help with your IRAs?
I love that show.
Okay, I feel so much better now. Oh my gosh. Thank you for getting me into savings challenges. They have been a godsend lately. Finally finished the Mickey Dice. Ooh, that's a nice amount of money, Diana. Oh my gosh. I
What
love
did
doing
that
the
one
dice
end up
game.
being? Because wasn't it like there was a mistake or something, and I know you had to go fix it. What did that end up
Yeah,
being?
that was a freebie for a while. That was a freebie because I made a mistake on it. Hello. Oh my gosh, can I tell everyone thank you so much. If you saw today's both videos and you went over, look at they're answering $315. If you went over to Allie Planning with Boys, you all got her over the 1,000 subscriber mark. I actually, can I tell you what I did? I texted her on Etsy and I said, congratulations on your 1K. Call me when you get a chance. So she calls me. She's like, hey, I go, like, I'm so excited. I'm like, congratulations. She's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, 1K. And she's like, oh, that's going to take me like a month to get to. I go, what? I was like, you're over it. She's like, what? What? I'm like, yeah. So she goes, I go look. I'm like, you're at like 110. She's like, I'm at 112. And then she's like, do you know, like, she made my day because she's like, I'm so glad it was you that gave me the message. And I was like, I melted.
Aww, that's
Melted.
so sweet.
I'm here to help any one of you, and you all know that. Yep.
That's so sweet. I've been playing people on my iPad, on my laptop at night, like people that need help. I've been paying attention. I think Donna Joe posts like who needs help, and I know Fiona from Frugality's Life needed help. So I'm
I
about
tried
that
to help
life too.
everyone. I do. I think she's got like 38,000 views. So I was like, oh, my TV is going to be running tonight. I was like, I got you, girl. Oh, is it still a freebie, Tina? Okay, it's still a freebie. Sometimes I leave things up there. Sometimes I tell people I'm going to take them down, and then I don't take them down.
Mm.
It comes into my head, and it goes out my ear. As fast as it comes in, it goes out.
You're always blessing us with so many freebies, Donna. We do appreciate it.
You know what? I received a couple of messages. There were 2 girls today that commented, and I don't know who they were, but they commented under one of the last videos, and somebody thanked me for getting them into savings, and an emergency came up, and she had to empty out all her envelopes saved to like the tune of $800. And Cookie, was that you? Somebody did that. And I'm like, but they had it. So in my next video, I'm going to tell them that as long as you've got it and you didn't have to put it on a credit card, girl, pat yourself on the back.
That's right. Go clean out those envelopes.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Oh my gosh.
I have done it. Because that's what the behavior that is the behavior that I am trying to break is immediately, oh my gosh, I need to do something. Oh, I got to go to a credit card. I have not charged a credit card. And if I have, it was just to get points, and I put the cash right back on it from my bank account. You guys, I am not playing. I am on a debt payoff mania journey. All the words is what I'm doing. So clear out those envelopes.
I was saying, but see, I'm not worried about what I've set. Have you all seen this? And I'm sure you have. I set first quarter goals. It's almost like football, but we're in the first quarter of the year, right? So I was setting first quarter goals, and I've already knocked out 3 of my first quarter goals. And my next one, that $1,000 that came from this month's save or last month's save into this month, I did use it. I paid it. So I have 1,000 left on that card. That's not going to come, like, it's interest free until June. So I'm ahead of the game. So I'm hoping that this first quarter, I'm going to be able to kick it to the curb and move on.
Nice.
And let me tell you something.
I see the tires. Were those for John's truck?
What?
You have the tires on there?
One was for mine and one was for John's. But we did sell his 99 truck, and when he sold it, the $1,000 was still on that card. I'm like, hand it over. Like, that bill's not going to be lingering if there's no truck sitting in my driveway.
I know that's right.
But and this is really what I want to point out. It is beyond important. And this is, I've known this, but I'm learning it more and more this year. You got to write it down. And I reiterate this every week. Write it down, look at it. This is sad. I study my finances every single day. Like they're going to disappear. But because I look at them every day, I see them going down. And it's gratification. It's like instant gratification.
Yes. Absolutely. The
Okay,
comments
was
are
it?
blowing up. Let's see.
I know. Tell me what they're saying.
Let's see. Oh, Catherine Miller. I just had to empty all my envelopes to pay my bills because of my surgeries, right, Catherine? Kelly says, but it makes you feel like you wasted all that time and money for nothing to empty a binder. Yeah, I get that, Kelly. But for me, I'd rather empty the binder and try to start again than use the credit card and then get charged all the interest. And then I'm sitting here paying, gazillion-dollar banks to use their services.
And your balance isn't going down because you're just paying off interest.
Exactly.
Right. They're getting richer while you get poorer. So let me tell you,
Yeah.
who said that, Kelly? Don't let it make you feel like you wasted all that time. Don't. And it's there for emergencies. And so when that emergency comes up, it doesn't put you even further behind an 8-ball. It's a good thing. I got to drill that into all of your heads. If you've got the money, an emergency comes up, and that's why we have that. Is it in here? I have to go to the binders. We got to go to the binders, and it's not that binder. That'd be in four sinking fund books. That is why not only do we have this is extremely important, but I learned last year, this is not enough. You got to have this one. And that's the truth. You really, really do. You've got to have that emergency. But nowadays, $1,000 isn't going to get you jack. It's not. It's not going to get you jack. You got to have both.
I have two cars. So the Audi was sitting out there and I was like, all right, I'm gonna drive the Toyota because I want to save some money. I've talked about it in my videos a little bit. And I've been out of town, I've been traveling for work. And then we got a bunch of snow in Maryland. The whole car was covered. It was a mess. It was a whole comedy show watching me clean the snow off the car with my arm because I'm too cheap to buy yet another snow brush. And I have a snow brush somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. Anyway, that's another story. So the car was sitting there. And last weekend, it was nice. So I was like, okay, let me take the car and get it washed. You guys, the car wouldn't start. So I had to call roadside to come and help me start the car. He jumps the car, it starts, but it wouldn't run. It wouldn't stay running. So I'm like, oh, crap. And he said, you know what? You probably want to get it towed. So, of course, they tow it to the Audi dealership in Annapolis because I'm not too far from there. And so, y'all, do you want to know how much a battery cost for this stupid car? $700 for a battery for them to put it in and they have to program it. Because I was like, oh no, I'm not paying you $700. Just run me my car. I'll go to AutoZone and get the battery for what, $200? He was like, yeah, no, it has to be programmed to the car. And I'm like, why did I get this expensive car? Because I'm trying to be cute and do all the things. So my car, you guys, I'll be done in just a second. This is a good point, guys, because sometimes we do things and they're maybe not the best decision. That's okay though, because that car is about broke even for what I owe on it, for what I can sell it for. So guess what Andrew's about to do? Yes, Andrew is about to sell this car after she gets the battery fixed. So wait, you left me, Donna. You still there? Uh-oh. I don't know what's happening.
I'm here. Go ahead. So you're about to sell the car?
Yeah, so after I get the battery fixed, I'm going to get it all cleaned up and I'm going to sell that thing. And that's going to save me a bunch of money a month.
That's a big girl decision.
I'm so sad too because it's such a pretty car. And when the top is down and the sun is just, shining on my face and the hair is blowing. But y'all, okay. I got to get out of debt.
Get out of debt. And then you buy yourself your glam car when every other duck is in a row.
That part, Donna.
You want the house. You want the relocation. You want to be a debt-free retirement, live within your means, still have a side hustle. It will all come. I know
Yep.
that, what you said, 46?
I'll be 48 in August.
48. Okay. You still got
And
time.
I'm retiring next year from the Air Force. Like
Right.
next year, like that's it.
Okay. Okay. You know, cars are a necessity, not, I don't even know what the right word I'm saying. Now, I mean, we all want what we want, but when you're in debt, necessities are far more important.
Yep.
I'll tell you, I have an Explorer, Ford Explorer. I love my car. My car will get through the tundra. It's got 190,000 miles on it. Do I need a new car? Yes. Will I get it? Yes. I always talk about that. I want the Expedition. I want it.
Mm-hmm.
At my age, do I need it? No. That's a want that's going to have to go to the wayside.
Yeah.
That ship has sailed. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, Willow.
Yeah.
Can't do it. My next life.
I know, right? Poor Nancy's got medical bills.
Right. Hi, Bianca. How you feeling, my little girl? My girl's been sick.
Oh, Bianca's here?
Yes.
Oh, I see her.
Hi, honey bunny. At least my daughter-in-law's all better. Thank goodness. She had RSV and pneumonia. Kicked her
Oh,
butt,
no.
boy. Yeah. Oh my God, can I tell you all a funny story? So, my daughter-in-law came with two littles. Little girl is 5, and little girl's got two'd big time. Big time. She would give the weakest person a run for their money. Did she give me a run for my money? No. No, 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 no. So I have her, I think it was Thursday night. So I picked them up. Oh, she left? Where'd she go? I picked them up.
No, I'm here.
Oh, I pick her up and I feed them dinner and I say, okay, dinner's over. You got to take a bath. Usually they would go upstairs to my bathroom and take a jacuzzi, but my bathroom's under renovation. So little boy could take a shower. She can't. So I'm like, all right. So I tell her, all right, take your clothes off. It's time for a bath. And we're in the middle of the kitchen. And she looks at me like I've got 4 heads. And she's like, what? I go, yeah, come on, get undressed. It's time to take a bath. I had the water in the sink and I had bubbles in it. And I went upstairs, got the shampoo. And she's like, I'm not taking a bath in this kitchen sink. I'm like, yeah, you are. I was like, they call me grandma. I'm like, grandma took a bath in the sink until she was 5 years old. I said, you're getting in the sink. So she was, and she thought, I'm like, oh, knock it off. Let's go. So I pick her up, I put her in the sink. All the bubbles are in the sink. And I was like, all right, now I got to spray you. So I sprayed the top of her head. And she's like, she goes like this. She's like, oh, and you could see the eyes roll in the back of her head. She's like, that feels so good. I'm like, what? She's like, it's like a spa. I'm like, what do you know about a spa? She's like, oh, I'm going to tell mommy she's got to do this. I go, first of all, you won't fit in your sink. Grandma's sink is oversized. And she's like, I got to tell mommy I'm coming to grandma's to take a bath in the sink.
Do you have a farmhouse sink?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
She
So
she actually was able to like sprawl out in it. And she it was like my countertop was like her pillow. I'm like, kid, let's go. It was a sink spa. Oh my God, it was hysterical. Hi, Dawn. Oh, the things that come out of that kid's mouth. Hysterical.
Kids are funny.
Kids are for young. The older I get, I'm like, I have no tolerance. I'm like, no, knock it off. Not allowed. I was the same way with my kids, though. Rules and rules. There were always rules in my house. Yeah, but she thought, and you know what's funny? She went to get her hair done for her 5th birthday. She wouldn't let the girl blow dry her hair. But whenever she takes a bath here, I blow dry her hair and she thinks it's the best thing in the world. She stands in the mirror and it's like I shoot her with the thing and it's almost like a magazine photo shoot. She like looks at herself in the mirror. I'm like, you little diva. Funny. I just had to share that. She was slaying me this week. Slaying me.
Well, I thought I was a diva today because, you guys, I've been saving money and not going to the hairdresser. So I haven't had a haircut since August. I haven't had anything. I've been coloring my own roots. And so today I went to the little haircut place and I just thought I was doing something because I got it just trimmed and blow dried. And I was like, oh, I so miss this. I think it's been since August.
I tell you, I used a box this week and it made my hair lighter than it normally is. And now, honestly, if you could see it, I'm in a messy bun. I'm like, it's got to go up in a messy bun right now because it's totally not the right color. It's either that or it's going to be a baseball hat for a little bit.
Yeah, because you can't put another box right on top of that. That's too much of those chemicals, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm done. You know what? I'm surrounded by men. They don't notice. They don't care. They don't. They don't. We do it for us and we do it for other women. Like girls notice more than guys notice for the most part. You might have that 2% guy. I don't have that 2% guy.
The hairdresser at the place was like, oh, you're so young. I see the gray hair back here, though. The gray hair that I missed when I try to do the touch-ups. I was like, no, I'm not that young. Actually, I'm pushing 50.
I said that to you last time.
You did. Really I was like, oh,
yes, I thought you were a heck of a lot younger than you said.
No, my oldest is 28. He just moved to Austin. Okay, so you guys, my son, my oldest. Oh, okay. So I asked him, so I was just stationed in Denver, right? And I know, Bianca, I know you're in the area now, and Ange is there. But anyway, I asked him because he was in Denver and my home that I had built is in Aurora, which is just the next suburb over. So I said, Cameron, go get the mail for me because we have a tenant there, but she's been just hanging on to the mail. I said, Cameron, go get the mail for me. He's like, oh, I'm about to move to Austin, Texas. Oh, for real? So literally,
he
and his girlfriend get a moving truck. He already done packed up and moved to Austin, Texas. I'm like, okay, I guess that's what we do these days.
Oh, he's a
anyway.
gypsy.
Why did I start talking about that? Yes, but I forgot why I was telling you that.
I don't know. Maybe it was because we were talking about kids. I don't know. And the crazy
these
stuff
kids,
they
there's
do.
something
Crazy stuff they do, man.
Catherine hates when you. Catherine, why do you hate when you have to go to Denver? I love it there. I miss the hiking so much, you guys. I'm going next weekend though, y'all. I'll be there. I'm going for work.
I actually told Bianca I want to plan a trip to see her. Find me an Airbnb.
You know what? We definitely should do that because I will go there at any time and I need to hike, or if it's too snowy, then we need to get on some skis or something. Judy said, do you see what Judy said? I color my own hair too. I'll be 100 with brown hair. I know that's right, Judy.
Now, see, I don't want to be 100 with brown hair. I want to look like Mrs. Claus. And Catherine, I'm coming to see you too.
Well, Catherine said she hates when she said she hates when she goes to Denver. Donna, I live by Bianca. What suburb? Where are you guys at? Look, I'm coming to see some people. Janelle Ray Budgets lives in that area. I know somebody else does too. Look, we need to have a coffee date. You guys, I'll be there next weekend.
No, I'm not traveling yet. I still have a bathroom I'm redoing. Yeah,
because we're gonna meet up too, Donna.
Yes, we are. As soon as the spring weather hits.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm heading south. We'll meet at Atlantic City.
Ooh, that sounds like I have a whole Atlantic City story too, guys.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
You guys, so we were in Atlantic City, just kind of walking along. I don't know the name of that road, but where the different casinos are, not on the boardwalk, on the street.
Okay.
And we're taking pictures. And these guys like come up and it's three of us girls. And so these guys like come up and they start talking to us. And the one guy is like, yeah, you used to be one of my girls. And I'm looking around like, what do you mean, one of your girls? He thought I was like one of his like
hoes,
working girls. And I was like, no, I don't think so. He was like, yeah, you were one of my girls. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I've never been here before, and I'm in the Air Force, so I definitely wouldn't be one of your working girls. But I just thought that was so weird that random people just walk up to you and say weird things.
First of all,
that's
the
what I remember from Atlanta.
Never leave the strip. Try to never leave the hotel.
I kind of figured.
Oh my gosh!
I figured I was in a bad area.
When you get a chance, watch Atlantic City boardwalk crimes, like videos.
Oh.
You got to see the stuff that happens on the boardwalk at night. Yep.
I'm writing it down.
Oh yeah.
Like on YouTube?
You got to be smarter than that. Not meaning
we were trying
in general.
To be cute. We were trying to take pictures and be cute.
Yeah. Hello. That says, let me come and rob you. You know that.
Right.
Okay. Cell phones are out. 3 pretty girls. You're lucky that you weren't like abducted.
Listen, we 3 girls from Detroit, so we stay ready. But still, I get your point. You know I do.
Oh man.
Look, we stay ready to fight.
Yeah. Oh God. They're gonna get me in the back of the car, and then a block later, they're gonna kick my butt out.
Get rid of her. She got too much mouth.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I do. I do, Cece. In fact, I was just telling John, it's been on my list of to go get myself a new one, and I'm pretty sure I know. We can't say what they are, but I'm pretty sure I'm getting the first one. This has been on my wish list for a very long time, but he didn't have it in stock about a month ago. But I said to John, we have to go there this Wednesday. So I'm like, I think I'm finally picking it up for myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
My girlfriend just got her Ruger 380, but there's a 9 that I want by Ruger.
My 9's a Smith.
In purple.
Oh, you're slaying me. You're slaying
I have a Tiffany blue. I have a Tiffany blue. What's the name brand of it though? Is it M&P?
I think you're right. But let me ask you a question. Is it for nostalgic purposes, or do you actually carry that? Because if you were to carry that, okay, I'm thinking, remember, I'm old school. Black is hideable, and it's not like it's matte black. So when you pull it out and you've got to do it, it doesn't gleam. It's not, oh, let me point and use it as a target, where I would think your Tiffany blue, if you were coming out against somebody, it's more of a target. No?
I don't know. I guess I never thought about it like that, but I don't carry it because when I go on a federal installation, like for the Air Force, like I can't carry like that. So yeah, it's just for home protection at this point.
Got you.
Now, when I retire, look what Fiona said. We carry pens in Toronto. I can't. Wait, somebody's from 7 Mile? Hold on, Roberta B.
Wait, what?
You see my shirt?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, somebody's Divas Budgeting. What city are you in, Divas Budgeting?
Bitsy Busy. We got it. Yes, you do. You need one, CC. Are you in PA? You need one in your town, in your county. Misha's 2 hours from Detroit. And Bev
Where are
says,
you at,
I was
Misha?
told I'm the one the kidnappers would pay for you to take him back. I agree with you. Yep. And Britt says she just carries rage. Flare it, girl. Flare it.
Right?
Wendy's got a BB.
Roberta, I went to King. Stop it. East side.
Oh, you girls are breaking bread. Oh,
Right?
Cece, New York, forget it. You got to jump through fire hoops to get one there. In fact, they don't want you to have one at all in New York.
Yeah, Bianca, I took a class too. I took a class to learn like some of the legal things because they'll teach you. And well, you know, Donna's a retired police officer. She knows, but they also took us to the range for safety.
Right. My backyard is a range.
I bet.
We shoot in the backyard and we skeet shoot. Yeah.
Mm,
We set up our own
nice.
we set up our own targets. They do have gun safety courses and permit courses, and if you go to a local gun shop and firing range, they will teach you every single thing you need to know about weapons and guns and shooting and safety and actually cleaning. Because after you shoot, every time you shoot, you need to clean that weapon.
Yeah.
Look at how powerful we all are. Girls with arms.
You see all these girls?
I'm digging this.
Look at Nancy, Red Rider with a 9 Glock.
It's so funny.
A safety defense.
Change. I think we scared a couple of people away.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It's okay. When all hell breaks loose, they're gonna want to come by us. I'm in PA. We'll be stealth bombers.
Mary Love. She said a bunch of train killers, LOL. You got that right. I mean, only if I have to, like, right? So when COVID broke out, I was living by myself in San Antonio when I was stationed there. I went and got a shotgun.
Smart girl.
Hey, all you gotta do is hear it, and you probably are gonna cease trying to come and see me.
But to be honest with you, for a newbie person that's looking to protect themselves, long rifle weapons are not the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
They're easier to get away from you. If you're looking for protection, rifles are not the way to go.
Yeah. Yo, you can't be scary. Not you got. If you're gonna do it, you got to be ready to shoot it.
Oh, my sister talks through the years. She's like, I want you to teach me. I go, no, I'm not teaching you. She's like, why aren't you not teaching me? I go, because you don't have it in you to pull that trigger. And if you do not have it in you to pull that trigger, they're going to take it away from you and use it on you. I said, so you're better off not having it.
Yeah.
She goes, you're probably right. I go, I know I'm right. Does anybody watch world news? Like just news throughout this is probably a topic of conversation we should not get into, but it's just so scary right now. And I'm just talking about it because it was my NYPD brothers. They were beaten by illegals just the other day, and it's all over the internet. And they went before the courts, and the courts let them walk out the door. And while they were being videotaped walking out the door, they gave the bird to the video cameras. And it's so hard for me to watch. So hard for me to watch.
That was playing, that was in the gym, Donna, but I could just see the screen. I couldn't see, like, it didn't have the closed captions, so I didn't know what was going on. So that must have been what it was, because I remember them showing the guy doing that.
So
That's
the
terrible.
police officers were working a very well-known tourist spot called Times Square. And I'm sure you're all familiar with what Times Square is. It's filled with people that are visiting New York. So here you got these guys that are up to no good. Cop intervenes, another cop comes in, and now they're all rolling on the floor, and the cops are getting beat because there's more of them than there are of the blue.
Oh.
There's no respect. So if they're not, and this is, and I'm gonna just leave it at this, because this is so important. And if you're not agreeing and you don't like what I'm having to say, then I apologize for you having. I'm not apologizing, not. But the fact is this: if bad people, I don't care who you are, bad people are going to go after the people that are upholding the law to keep you safe, if they're going to come after them, what do you think they're going to do to you? If they have no respect for the law, why would they have respect in coming after you? That would scare the bejeebers out of me if I was not a carrying type of person. Carrying, not caring, carrying.
Yeah.
So that's all I just somebody's got to protect everybody. And if the people that are trying to protect you are not being respected, they're coming right past them to get to you.
Yeah.
Society. Scary as all heck. That is where we're gonna come full circle. We're gonna come full circle, and we're gonna come back to the beginning of this video. With the way the world is, truth be told, we were told, Oma, are you still here? This is why only $1,000 of my money a year is going to go into a high yield savings account. And the rest is going to be divvied up for that just in case moment. Right? Are you guys hearing me? Give me a thumbs up if you agree. No, I'm kidding. You don't have to agree or disagree. Don't. But you all know who I am. And honestly, I am who I am, and I want to protect everybody. So be it.
Yeah, Jessica said no bystanders help the police either. Yeah, I don't know. If I was put into that predicament, obviously I don't know exactly what I would do, but I'm pretty sure I probably would have got myself involved in helping.
I'm going to tell you guys a story. Here I am. I'm pregnant with TJ. So TJ is 31 years old, right? I had a Jeep Wrangler. John's driving it. I'm in the passenger seat. I'm probably, I don't know. I had a belly, so I was probably like 5 months pregnant, right? We're sitting at a red light. We're not working. Him and I are just being civilians at the time. And there's a bus right here. And the bus driver is actually going at it with a guy. And they're rolling. This is what I would call they were fighting. They're rolling. So I look at John and I go, what does that look like to you? He goes, looks like a robbery. I go, looks like that to me. So we blow the light. We both jump out of the car and we're both rolling to pull them apart as I'm calling 911. So it doesn't matter who I am, where I am, or what I'm doing. I stop. I get involved, and I help.
Yeah.
And that's just one of many stories that I could probably tell you.
That was really brave, though, being 5 months pregnant.
It's an instinct. I honestly, I say it all the time. I was born this way. I was.
You picked the right profession. That's for sure.
Or it picked me, right?
And we appreciate you for it. What are they saying?
Memories flood my brain. Holy moly. But, and I'm going to bring it back again into savings and budgeting. I start you guys off. I give you, and we talk about this, I give you the freebies. I come in and I show you through example, because I want us to have the same end game. I want us to all be debt free. So that instinct that I have to protect, to help, to guide is there. And it doesn't matter what aspect of my life. It's this time around with you all, it's savings and budgeting. And look, you're all here for a reason because we all have the same end game.
Well, I'll tell you what, Donna. The first budgeter I saw was Baddies and Budgets. That was Jasmine. Then I got to Budget with Mama Bear. So Steph, she was like one of the next people I started watching. And I think she had just started. And then Denise Loving Life at age 60-ish. And then you were next because Budget with Mama Bear would say your name for the challenges. I was like, let me go check out this Donna. Then I was like, oh, I love her. Like, you know how you talk. And I just was like, all right, I love Donna. And then, I just went from there. So really, you were one of the first people I watched as well. So I thank you for that too. Big hearts.
And it's the truth. And I might not have met you all or know you all or have you on speed dial, but I've got you all. And just recently in one of the videos, you guys did something and I said, I felt like you were hugging me, if that was even possible through YouTube. I knew I was feeling the love in the comments. It's an amazing community and we have each other and we have each other's back. And like I said, we boost each other up. And this is the truth. We have a couple of you that had to reach into those envelopes and pull them out. And you're feeling sorry for yourself. But my job is to give you a kick in your butt and say, stop feeling sorry for yourself. You had that money. Pat yourself on the back.
Yes.
Tough love. Tough love. I'm gonna tell you.
And get back and get back in there. Get back after it. It's gonna be okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we have a newbie. Who is it? Grammy's Journey. Welcome to our community. It's an amazing community. It really and truly is.
Oh yeah, hi Grammy. I was watching her. She has a Etsy store as well, you guys. I was watching you, Grammy. You've been doing your shorts too. You're getting good at it.
Oh, Cece. Okay, so Cece, Allie calls me her auntie. She calls me Auntie Donna. I love it. Some of you call me sister. Some of you call me auntie. Love you all, and whatever name you want to call me, except for late for dinner, I'm fine with that. I do. And Allie, it's Allie's voice. I'll say it. She reminds me of my niece Jackie. And that's why I watch out. Like, that's what got me into Allie, because it sounded like I was hanging out with my family.
Mm.
And
Wait,
Nika,
I don't know. What's her channel?
Allie, it's Allie, and then put Planning with Boys.
Oh, you mentioned her at the beginning.
If you look at my last two videos, her link is in them. Because if you just put in Allie, you can't find her. But Nika, can I tell you something? You leave me the sweetest, sweetest comments. You truly do. Your comments always hit me. Like I feel it. I connect with them. It's truly amazing. And all your comments, everybody's, I read them all. I try to get back to them. And my son Vinny's like, Mom, you got to reply to everybody. It's good algorithm stuff. I'm like, I'm trying. Trying.
Okay, I found her. I just subscribed.
Thank you. What's she up to? Can you see?
She's on 1.07.
Okay, so YouTube took a couple and they'll probably give it back to her.
Yeah, I noticed they do that. We were talking about that before.
Yeah, and it's just the way to prove that it's not like bots.
The bots, yeah.
Yeah, bots.
Oh, she's prior military too.
Yes, she is.
Oh, snap.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she is.
She works in a skilled nursing, so she's a nurse now. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
And she's got two boys, and I spoke to her today, and she had to go to soccer. I invited her if she's ever free, but she's a mommy of youngins, so her hands are full.
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Yep.
Sunday night
We've
and
been
school
there.
tomorrow.
Divine Savings. Girls, I've been trying, but I can't edit. Oh, I'm still learning how to edit. I promise.
Actually, Vinny keeps writing me notes. He wants me to use Premiere Pro. And I'm like, I've got to watch a couple of videos. I've got to get schooled in it. But for me, can I tell you all something? You want to see something? Like, I was telling Mary Love, I'm 2 months behind. Ready? Let me show you. Hold on. I'm getting it. If I can find it.
I love your channel, The Budget Princessa. I don't think you ever tell us your name, but I love your channel. You know, I've been watching you and rooting for you, girl. You are working your lower budget. Y'all with lower budgets. Check her out. Roberta, I'm at Traveling Chief 9. If you type in just like the @ symbol and then Traveling Chief 9, you'll find me.
I'm gonna link you right now. I'll link you.
Oh, thanks, Donna.
Hold on 1 second. Let me link her. I'll go to
Oh, her
it
name
right
is
now.
Ashley. Now I know her name. I'm gonna be like, I was watching Ashley, the Budget Princessa. She's over there killing it with the fish tank in the background. I love the sound, so I love watching her videos, guys.
Okay, this is Andra's channel. So if you click on it, it'll take you right to her. So I'm just gonna 2 months behind. This is where life has got me crazy. So since the year 2000, I make a family calendar that sits in our kitchen.
I love it.
So since the year 2000, I make it, right? TJ owns his house for 11 years this year. And since TJ, this is my oldest, TJ, I have made one for his house. So this one is for our house, which is to John and Vinny, right?
Okay. Yeah.
It's February 4th. They used to get this wrapped up for Christmas, right? How sad is that? It's February 4th, and I did not make the calendars for this year.
Oh no.
So TJ says to me the other day, a week or so ago, he sent me, and TJ has to send me all the pictures he wants in his calendar. Kaylee has to send me pictures too. So they sent it to me about 2 weeks ago. This week, TJ says, Ma, where's my calendar? And I was like, it's coming Saturday. Well, yesterday came and went. And I said to myself, Donna, get your butt in gear and get. I had this part made. I have this part made. I have to now do the backs of them, which are the photographs.
Mm-hmm.
I did it today. I did it, but then I have to add everybody's birthdays and all the special occasions, right? I do that by hand. So I finally got it done. I don't even know what time. I messaged TJ. Calendar's ready. My kid was like, I'm on my way over. I'm like, you're kidding me. He goes, nope, I want my calendar. I'm like, okay. And he was here within a quick second. Like that's little girl. That's little girl.
Aww.
That's my
Is
daughter-in-law.
that Johnny D?
Yeah, that's Johnny D. He goes so
Aww.
goofy. And then that's TJ and his family.
Oh, I love the picture.
Let's see if I can find one of Vin. And that's little boy with me.
Oh, look at you guys.
Here's some of our classic cars. Oh, you want to see some of the classic cars? Okay. Really, Shannon was pictured. We had to push that car onto the lift. That's the DeLorean. That's the 1928. That's a Cranebrook. That's the 55.
That
That's
looks like
the
Soul Mater.
Yes, it does. This is the 67, the 28, and that's TJ's 66.
Oh wow.
All these cars. This is okay. This is cool. This is Willow's Warehouse. This is my son's business in motion.
Oh, like the clean outs he does?
Yeah, that's the team. That's all of us. But this is all the
Nice.
jobs from the year before. Let's see if there's anything good I can share. We cut down some trees. So that's me, John, and TJ. John was a crime scene detective.
Nice.
There's Vinny. Vinny's here. Let's see if I can get Vinny. He's gonna get mad at me for that. Oh, here. This is Atlantic City. We go to Atlantic City and we
the
bring
boardwalk. Yes.
nuts. And we stand there and we feed the squirrels. He has a blast. That's Atlantic City. Okay. This isn't a good picture of Kaylee, but that's Vinny and Shannon.
Aww.
That's my boy. And let's
Wait,
see.
I see the pups. Is that Tex?
You see my they're no longer with us, these two.
Aww.
Yeah, they're in heaven. They were good.
Babies.
They were good souls. Oh, here's Vinny and Shannon. That's Vinny and Shannon. Vinny would be having a
Aw,
heart attack if he's watching.
If they knew you were showing them to all of us.
But TJ wouldn't give two hoots. TJ would not care. Okay, let me tell you this story. I was supposed to go to Fenway Park with my cousin to see Aerosmith. She was coming from North Carolina. She couldn't make it. Like a day before, she tells me. So John's not a concert guy, but TJ's always been my right-hand man. So TJ took the day off and we drove to Fenway Park. We had floor seats for Aerosmith and we got to see Aerosmith in Fenway Park.
Oh, that's awesome.
Most amazing. Oh, you want to see some? I didn't mean for this to happen, but do you all know who that is? That's me. When I was 5. When I took baths in the kitchen sink.
Adorable. That's full circle.
Oh my gosh. Yes, wasn't it? That's it. Nothing else major. But anyway, 2 months and I'm that behind. And now my goal
But how long did that take you to make?
This takes nothing to print. It's a matter of and I have the print down to a science because this has to be then printed with this going in the right direction so that this becomes the next. So like I said, I've been making these since 2000 and it's just a matter of bringing all the pictures into my Photoshop and doing it. But TJ's calendar is different than the calendar I put on my house. My calendar's got to be everybody, where I try to make TJ's all about him, Kaylee, and the kids.
That's so thoughtful.
That's my gig tomorrow. I'm going to knock that out tomorrow. I haven't aged one bit. Oh, that's so sweet, Stacy. But yeah, so I got it done today. So I feel like I was able to cross that off of my list. And girls, wait.
Was that one of your What was that one of your quarterly goals?
Yes. No,
From last
that was a mental goal. If that took me a quarter to do, you know what? Commit me. But what was I gonna say? Oh my gosh. I don't know what I was gonna say. I have goals. I gotta get them done. And it's now all the tax stuff. Just to get all because now my business has been in play for over a year. So I've got to get my own business stuff. I've got to get Willa's Warehouse stuff done. Oh, the bathroom. Holy moly. They've got the floor ready for tile tomorrow. The walls are up. I'm like,
oh, wow.
I can see the bathroom coming to life. It's so spectacular. They got the sheetrock up and I'm like, can I use the words I'm in love? And they're like, yep, go ahead. I'm like, I'm in love with just sheetrock. Night, Nika. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we were international tonight. That's very nice. Oh, so what else I want to tell you guys about Allie? Allie is going to be doing a 1K giveaway. And I know that she purchased a couple of things from my shop, but I also gifted her items to gift as her giveaway. So don't forget to keep watching Allie's videos for her giveaway because it's always nice to win something. I have a feeling that John's already asleep. That poor man has been busting his butt helping Billy.
I know you'll be so glad when it's done.
Oh, can I tell you? I just want my tub back. I love to take baths, like Epsom salt and lavender, like that whole. I mean, we have the hot tub, but I can't stand going outside in the cold to get into a hot tub and then to get out into the cold to come in the house and get dry. I can't stand that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a waste of my energy. Jessica, Donna, are you doing one savings challenge a day? What does that mean? I have my daily, yes. Yeah, I have my daily book. Oh, can I tell you? I see a light at the end of the tunnel. I think by the 12th, what is that? 8 days? In 8 days, we should be done with the penny challenge. Kelsey's still here? Because this is Kelsey's challenge, Budget Better Life. Love this challenge. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one. I need to pay attention.
Yeah. This one is a penny challenge.
Yeah. Okay, I've seen. Yeah.
And I don't deal with coins anymore. Like last year, I did my coin savings, but my jug is too heavy. But I round up because I think it's such a pretty challenge.
Awesome.
Deb, you're just starting your journey? Well, welcome. Welcome. What challenge did you start with?
Welcome, Deb.
I have to do a budget. Well, in my brain, I'm over the budget, but then again, I didn't know how much a bathroom renovation was going to cost, so shame on me for coming in low.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that how it works, though?
I guess so.
At least they didn't find because sometimes they'll find like water damage or some other damage that you didn't know about. So,
well, the skylight did give us a little bit of a hard time, but that's fine until I redo the roof. It's not going to make or break me, but yeah.
Right.
Oh, Jessica. Yes. Okay. Oh, I was talking about this today. I had set a goal for February, and I was going to make a new savings challenge every day in the month of February. And when I look back at last February was so calm and cozy. I'm going to use the word cozy for me. It's far from calm and nowhere near cozy. I'm not, I don't know. A part of me needs to shut my doors, dim my lights, and become one with my savings challenges. And I just haven't gotten there yet. So I'm thinking a savings challenge a day is going to come in March. And if that bathroom's not done by March, I'm moving into somebody else's house. So who's letting me in?
I don't have my own, or I would definitely let you.
I'm going to come crash on somebody's couch.
I'm definitely looking, though. I went and saw a couple of places because I only need a year lease till I get ready to build my home in Gulf Shores, Alabama. But it's so expensive here in the National Capital Region, y'all.
Frugality, I'm so sorry.
Deb's working her emergency fund, I bet. Uh-oh.
I think that's a smart thing to do. I really think that you need to save to sink for your emergency first.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah.
way, if something was to happen, you don't feel guilty about pulling from that.
Right. And that's what it's there
And
for.
that's, yeah, and that's the truth. And if you do have like that uneasy, queasy feeling in your stomach, grab a piece of paper, fold it in half, write emergency on it, take all the money out of your other challenges, stuff it in that one, and convince yourself that that was there for that purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 100%.
I like it. Oh yeah. Fiona's father-in-law passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Fiona. And I'm so sorry, Deb. It is a great way to celebrate my 6K. Life is good right now. I honestly, I can't complain. I mean, I see, I have been blessed. You know, having a pension at such a young age and being a woman, that brings something to a table in a household. You know what I mean? You know, back in my day, women stayed home and they didn't have an income, most of them.
Yeah.
Women in the workforce is really there now. But
Yeah.
to have a pension come in every month, it definitely it makes life easier.
That's definitely what drove me to continue active duty service, because I had gotten off of regular Air Force duty and I was a reservist. And I would watch my parents like sort of struggle because we didn't have a lot of money, but just kind of watching some of their struggle and listening to the medical conversations and like the pharmacy and how much things costed. And this is years ago. So now it's even way worse. But like that just drove me to continue serving so I could get the pension and then I'd have my medical benefits. So I'll be 49 with, similar to you guys with a pension and medical. I mean, it hasn't been easy, of course, in the military, but
No job
yeah,
is easy. Yes, you got it. You've got it way different in other ways, but you also get, not to be doom and gloom, your burial's covered,
yeah.
right? Right. That's at least a 15 to 20 G savings for your family.
Yeah, if I choose to go into a national cemetery, yeah. And actually, my daughter works in Colorado Springs. She works at Pikes Peak National Cemetery. So I was talking to her about that, and I was kind of like, I don't know which one I would want to go to, but I do need to think about that. So they're not burdened with, well, what would mom want?
Right. And I think that's smart. And honestly, becoming my age, and honestly, 56, I want I want to make everything easier for them. And like I was saying in my video, when I opened up that high equity, high yield savings, I didn't just put my name on the account or just mine and John's. I put Donna, John,
Yes.
Jay, and Vinny. I put all
Yes,
four of us.
that's so important. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All the accounts, you guys, you got to name a beneficiary. Like even on my 401k, I have a name beneficiary, all of my bank accounts, and make sure so that way my kids don't have to like try to go through probate court and figure everything out, for sure.
Yep. 100%. It's truly important. And honestly, every day on this earth is a gift. Nothing is guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend Rena in Florida, there's some, and let me know if anybody knows of this. You don't need to worry about this, Andrea, but there's this insurance, I guess, where everything's paid for. Even if she died in another state, to get her body back to the state she wanted to be to was covered. I had to ask
Mm-hmm.
her about that, because honestly, now that life is clearing up, I think that's important. I don't even
Yeah.
know, how much does cremation cost nowadays?
So
Like,
when
what
my
does it?
mom passed in 19, I think it was right around 2000. And that included like the urn, the copies of the death certificate. There's a few other things that we had to pay for, but I think it was right around $2,000.
And what
That
about the
was in
funeral
2019.
service?
What's that?
What about the funeral service? Like, did she go to a funeral
Um,
home and have a wake?
we just stayed we stayed in the funeral home. We didn't go to the church. And I think that might've been like another 1,000 or so. I
Right.
mean, I'm not trying to say it wasn't a lot, because I mean, that is a lot of money, but I know that some funerals are way higher with the casket cost and the burial and all that sort of thing.
I want no bells and whistles. Put me in a pine box, buried. And I don't even want to be buried. I'd like to be cremated. And honestly, I tell them all, just put me in the back of your closet so I could be nice and toasty warm.
I have been taking my mom with me, like, and I know I'm probably not supposed to do this, so I won't say too much, but when I go to nice, warm, sunny places and there's water, I have my mom with me, and then I leave her in the nice, warm, sunny place with water because she wanted to
Okay.
travel. So that's just what
Yes.
I've been doing. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Huh.
Mm-hmm. So I think I want the same. So
Okay.
I'll probably put that in writing so my kids know to do the same with me.
All right. Oh, the next stage of life. I don't want to think about this stuff.
I know it's so morbid, but it's like Deb said, tomorrow's not promised. Deb just paid $3,000.
Bye, Wendy.
I have to scroll up because plot and headstone. Fiona says we really should think about it. Yep. Tina and Life. I have 2 funeral sinking funds. 2 for like yourself and your partner, Tina, or oh, Tina, my dad was a Joint Base Andrews. That's where I'm stationed now, Tina. I'm stationed at Joint Base Andrews.
Wow.
Oh, Melissa, we paid $8,000 for my sister's cremation.
Wow.
I guess
Dawn, I'm so
depends where.
sorry. I know. I think we need to look into this since we are saving for things. Unfortunately, that's a sinking fund that, should be a long-term goal. How's that? Long-term
Absolutely.
goal.
But we never know. Okay, Tina, one for me and one for my mom. Yeah.
Wow. I do 2 divine savings. If they're good enough to donate, I want to donate them.
Yes, me too. I used to be skeptical, like, well, if I'm on the brink of death, will they just let me go on and die because I'm an organ donor? I used to be skeptical of putting that on my driver's license. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. But I mean, that was me at a young age, like
I
being
was just gonna
silly.
say that must have been the younger version of you.
Yeah, because now I'm like, yeah, if there's something still good, please bless somebody with my organs.
I agree, 100%.
I know my
Gosh.
heart. Look, I know if nothing else, my heart is good. All this cardio I do on my feet and on that bicycle.
Oh, speaking of working out, did someone show up last week for the game?
I don't want to talk about that. I'm still in mourning.
Oh, so sorry. Okay, dude, sorry. Zipper my lip.
No, you're fine because your team was out a little while ago. So
I was trying not to bring up that thing, but I was bringing up the other thing. Did the person meet you out
in the third quarter?
I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
Wasn't the instructor supposed to come?
Wait, which instructor? Wait, what are you talking about?
Wasn't somebody supposed to meet you out last week?
Oh, okay, guys. So the cute guy from
did you all see that? Her face just lit up.
Okay, because I got an update. So the cute guy from spin class. So y'all, I'm single. I'm divorced. So it's a cute guy in my spin class, and he usually sits behind me. I'm guessing why he sits behind me.
Ooh, because
anyway,
he's not stupid.
He has a great view. So no, I didn't end up seeing him at the game last week where he said he'd meet me there. But in spin class this morning, I said, you set me up. He said, no, I was in there. Where were you? It was crowded. And I thought I looked enough, but apparently I didn't. And I was in the corner and he said he didn't see me. Anyway, so today he's like, why don't you give me your number and then we can meet up. And I was like, oh, okay. He was like, but are you married? I was like, well, no, if I was married, I wouldn't be trying to meet you in the bar to watch a football game. So anyway, now we're
Well, the
texting.
next question should have been, are you married? Did you
Oh
ask
yeah,
him?
I didn't say it to you guys, but yeah, I said it to him. Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he's
Okay.
not.
I've been like,
Oh no, I don't do. Yeah, I don't roll that way. Nope.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to tell you. Sometimes they
I have
hide
my
that.
ways of. I have my ways of. I mean, you know when, to me, like, oh, if you never get invited over, or if you go over there and
Mhm.
it's like obviously decorated a certain way, like you can tell.
Right. Yep. All right. So you gave me a number?
Yeah, we've been texting,
I was just going to ask that question. Okay.
but
All right.
but I fly out on Tuesday to go to Tampa for work, so I'll be in Tampa. Sorry, me. Oh darn, I have to go to Tampa, and then
Okay.
I fly to Denver. I'll be in Denver in the weekend. Then I'm going to Colorado Springs for other work stuff next week. But I get to see my daughter when I'm in Colorado Springs. I'm so excited. I haven't seen her since last. Wait, when did I see my daughter? No, I saw her
Aw.
for the Disney cruise. I did get to see her around Halloween for the Disney cruise. Um, then I'm going to Detroit. Y'all, I'm coming to Detroit. We should meet up in Detroit too. I'm just saying, I'll be there for President's Weekend. Then I'll be
So let
back
me
in
ask you a
Maryland.
question. Do you get benefits from all this airline miles flying?
Yeah,
Are you
if you like if you have a frequent flyer number when you're doing your government, like on our where you do all your travel arrangements, you just put
Yes.
your number, your profile, and you get those miles.
Nice, girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nikki, oh, spin class. Yes, ma'am.
I know. Look at the eyes, right? That's funny.
Yeah, he's cute. He's a vice principal at a school.
Ooh.
So he likes kids. Well, I'm not having no more kids, but I like people that like kids because I think that says something about their heart.
Ah. That means he doesn't have social media.
Probably
Most
not.
teachers don't have social media.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca says, plant organ donors, make sure your family and spouse know that you want to, because if they say no, hospital cannot take your organs. It's a hard emotional list to go through. But what if
Good.
it's on your driver's license? My driver's license, it's marked. But
I
I will
wonder.
remind you, and I will tell my boys again. Yeah. Yep. Normal conversations. I hear you on that one. Deb's in Canada. It was on his license too, huh, Dawn? Okay. Yeah, I always thought that, well, that's if your license is readily available. Good night, Damon,
Yeah,
Grandma.
because if there was some kind of accident, maybe the wallet wasn't
If,
available.
yeah, if it never made it to the hospital with you. Right. Love you too,
Mm.
Tara. Good night, TNT.
Good night. But yeah, that's good. That's definitely good. I better make sure I tell my family. But even to know you're living well, like because when my brother passed away, he was really sick. That was 2022. He was really sick and he had different mental conditions and things like that. And he had some things going on. But when I finally got to speak to him, because they kept asking me, and I was like, no, please revive him because I don't know his wishes. So when we got to chat, our last conversation, he told me no. He's like, no, I'm tired. Just like if it happens again, just let them, let me go. And it just took a load off of that decision making process because I knew that he had made peace with it, within himself, and I didn't have to decide because I'm gonna fight for you.
But I don't know. I don't know if I want to be resuscitated. What if, this could go on and on. Like, what if they resuscitate you and there's nothing left of you but a shell?
Yeah, definitely something to consider. And that's why I'm like, well, if there's a chance that I'm still going to be like viable and be able to do things, then please try. But if it's like, no, she's going to be like a vegetable, I mean, I don't think I want that.
Right. I don't think I do either. No. I don't want to be hooked up to machines for the rest of my life.
Mm-mm. And I knew my mom didn't, because when she got to that point, they had to ask us and we had to have that conversation. And I knew she was like, she would not have wanted that. And so we end up having to let her go.
I think it's harder for the people that are still here to let the
Yeah.
loved one go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's you want to keep them with you, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Totally.
what am I missing? I'm missing something. Bruise you or broke your bones during that. Cece, what did I miss? Good night, Mary.
I missed a bunch of things too. I was trying to catch up.
Donna, you have to be careful with your words on a DNR, because if you followed my ex-husband's wishes to do not be ventilated, he would not be alive today, and he thanks me every day that I didn't listen. Huh.
Oh, so he had a DNR, and then
I
is that
guess
what
maybe
she
she
was
didn't
referring?
know it, and she has to
Hmm.
have him resuscitate. Got it.
Careful with your words on the do not resuscitate. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
what I
it's
want
not.
though. Right, because my brother-in-law just had a heart attack 2 weeks ago. Is heart
Oh,
attacks
no.
considered I can't even get the words out. Resuscitate? You bring them back because they jolted them? Is that? Where's Bianca? I need your
Yeah, I
medical.
think so.
So if I had a DNR, they wouldn't have jolted me for a heart attack? I don't know. See,
Yeah,
I'm not medical enough.
I think that's it. Like if you're going and you have a do not resuscitate, they won't. Yeah, I don't want that one, but I don't necessarily need I think there's like three options as I recall. I think I wanted the middle one. Like if it's a reasonable thing, then go ahead and resuscitate me, but I could
Okay.
be wrong. It's been some years since I looked at that. You can clarify this in your living will, also on how long you were on life support. Okay. There's different stages. Okay, so that's something else I know I need to look at.
Dang it, there's so much out there.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Different surgeries. I can't see this word because of the screen. My mom made it easy for us and sat us all down and told us what she wanted. She let us know in the hospital that she was done fighting and call her siblings. It was so much pressure lifted off of us. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You know what? This is an amazing conversation. Thank you, Kath. I would not have known any of those things. Huh. So much out there we still don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
We're learning, and this is the next stage where we're not savvy in it.
The DNRs have changed over the past year. Okay, Nancy. All right, I see I need to do some homework. I better get with these the jag on the base and get my stuff checked.
Yeah, I'm kind of. That's why some patients are in hospice.
I
If
don't
if
know.
one of your family decides that they want to have you resuscitated, we have to resuscitate, no matter if you have a DNR. Really?
Oh, really? Hmm.
Then
That's
what's the
good to
point of
know.
having a DNR? This is crazy. Yucky stuff. Yucky. I say it's yucky.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bev. Bev, when you know, you're going to have to fill me in, babe. See, we have such an amazing, amazing village.
Look at Stacy. All right, when are you going to see Mickey? This talk is sad.
Okay, good girl, Stacy. I need a segue.
So, I got a whole story. So
Mickey Mouse?
I'm a Disney
You're hanging
Vacation
with-
Club, and
Are
I go
you?
all the time. I am, and I love it. But they sent an email to members, and they're doing a Disney riverboat cruise in Amsterdam next July. So they're releasing the point chart February 14th. So guys, I'm gonna be online February 14th to see if I have enough points to get on that cruise next July. I'll be retired. I don't have to ask for permission from the military. So I'm so excited. But if not, I'll be going to Disney like I normally do.
So you obviously go to World, not Land.
I went to Land October. Oh my gosh, and I had so much fun. October 22, I went to Land for the first time. I was like by myself. I was like the little kid, the deprived little kid, and rode all the rides like a little kid. It was a lot of fun. Then I flew to Napa and drank a lot of wine.
Ooh, like a big girl.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm on the fence right now because the bathroom is being done. Now, my yearly pass expires in April, right? So I got to use my yearly pass twice. And I think my yearly pass costs like what? $500? I don't even know. I have the Pixie Pass. Let me see what that cost me. How much is the Pixie Pass for Disney World? Let's see what it says. $439, right? $439, and I think renewals is less. So I paid $439, but I really didn't pay for it because I had enough Disney reward points between my credit card, John's credit card, TJ's credit card, and Vinny's credit card. Yes, everybody gave me their credit card reports. So my pass was free. So I got to use it twice, 4 days at a pop. So I got to go to Disney 8 times for free. Do I feel the need to get one more into, like, out of that pass? I would love to. So I really wanted to jet set this month for 4 days. But because the bathroom's still under renovation, I don't think I'm going to get there. But then John was talking to his mom, and John wasn't going to go to Florida at all. And now he's like, my mom wants me to come to Florida with a one-way ticket because they want to drive back north with him in the car. So I started laughing. I'm like, okay. But then that puts me on hold because right now in the wintertime, our house is heated with a huge outdoor wood stove. And even though Vinny lives with us still, I still want one of us to be here. Yeah. So I don't have to take vacation together during the winter months. That stove is going from November to just say first week April. So I don't know if I'm going to get to Disney before it, but I will be renewing my annual pass. So I plan on getting to Disney before June. That's my goal.
But can you go to Land as well on that pass?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Just for Disneyland. World. Sorry.
But you can go like as many days as you want since it's an annual pass?
I am Monday through Fridays only, and I'm sure there's some blackout dates. Okay. But when I go, I go like I'm midweek anyway. I don't want to be there on a weekend. I'm retired, so I have the opportunity to go weekdays.
And I don't want to go like during the spring break or summer break. I like to go. I really love Halloween time, like the fall, because it's not so stinking hot. And then like Christmas time, those are my favorite times because it's still nice in Florida.
Honestly, you know what the truth is? Do you know I've been there so many times during this Super Bowl Sunday weekend? The park is empty.
Hey, that's a good idea.
been there 3 times with that. And you'd
Mhm.
be like, whoa, where is everybody? Because no husband is traveling during that weekend.
Right?
Truth.
That is
So,
not
yeah,
the time to take kid vacations.
nope, I have a goal. I'll be there soon. I don't have a
Hmm.
sinking fund, though, lined up for that. I don't.
Well, hit me up. Let me know what you're thinking. Because if I don't end up going on that cruise, I got some points for the resorts.
All right. That works for me. Last time I was we've been staying in the All Star, and where were we at last time? We were at music and art of animation, I think. I can't even
Mhm.
remember which ones we were just at because I was there in April and I was just there in October.
Mhm.
I wanted one more under
Yeah.
my belt.
Oh yeah, before your pass. And then I have to get the military usually does like a 4-day hopper that we would have to use between, I think it's usually between January and then mid-December, and you get, but it's only for 4 days.
Right.
Like I could do 2 and 2 because I don't go to the park every time I go. Sometimes I just go shop and then just chill in the resort at the pool. Like I don't
Right.
always, and they have activities at the resorts too. It's really relaxing.
I agree. And you know what? The resort is almost like an adventure in itself when you start walking around and you look at all the amazing things to see within it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Exactly.
every hotel area is a different theme. I love to hotel hop when I'm in Disney. I love
Oh
to go
yeah.
to the Grand Floridian. I love to go to the Polynesian. I'm always
Yes.
at, I love it all.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So
Me too.
I think I need to start a sinking fund for that.
That's
February's
good.
money will begin. I'll do it. Gentle Charm Budgets is going in December into Disney in 2025. Yes, country. Okay, okay. You want to hear a funny thing about me? I travel. Don't laugh. My girlfriend laughs hysterical at me. If you were to travel with me, what do you think is the one item that I'm always going to have either in my pocketbook or my knapsack?
Your pistol?
Nope. No, because you can't go everywhere with it. Do you know what I always
I
have in
know.
my pocket? I have an extension cord.
Okay.
Why? Because, okay, we went, my girlfriend Rena and I, we've always done girls' vacations. No matter where we go,
Mm-hmm.
right? Your cell phone's not going to keep you charged, and we didn't always have the battery backups, whatever they have, right? So I always,
Mm-hmm.
and even in a hotel room, sometimes the plug on the light doesn't work, or there's too many things, and everybody's got devices now. I always bring an extension cord with me so that I have my own cord to charge my iPad and my cell phone, and then if I've got my camera and my batteries, right? Here we are on Ellis Island, and we are having lunch in the cafeteria, and the outlet is like, we're sitting here and it's over here. So what do? I plug in my extension cord and I've got charge while we're eating, right? In New York City, in Bryant Park, in Lower Manhattan, there's actually posts now that have plugs.
Mm-hmm.
We have a video where we are hysterical laughing because we found outlets on the street. Me getting to this story was Country Bear Jamboree. So last time we were in Florida, or the last couple of times, every place I go, I'm looking for an outlet on a wall while you're waiting on lines for the ride. I could probably tell you where almost every outlet is in Disney. Country Bear Jamboree. The last row has an outlet in it. So when Country Bear Jamboree closed down, she's like, they're going to move the outlet. I'm like, they're not going to move the outlet. They're going to redo it and they're going to move the outlet. I'm like, I'll find a new outlet. But when you walk into most bathrooms in Disney, there's an outlet. Plug in
Mm-hmm.
your extension cord, you sit on the floor for a little while, charge your battery, and you can go. But yeah, I travel with an extension cord. And because I can't travel with handcuffs, if you didn't do something right, I'm going to tie you up with my extension cord until the police get to you.
That's so smart.
I have a contingency plan for everything.
I love it. I keep my battery packs these days. Got my
I
little,
did buy a couple of them for Disney.
yeah. I had to get them for my cycling events because I'm out on my bike for hours and hours and hours. And so I had to have a way to charge everything.
I love that you're doing that. That's motivational.
It's so exhilarating. Mm-hmm.
Living in rural Pennsylvania, I haven't been on a bicycle in 17 years.
Oh, man. I bet you have some good hills, too.
But you know what? Because there are no yellow lines, there's no, like, it's dangerous. People come whipping like down the roads. It's backwoods. You know, I could not even imagine riding a bicycle. Mm-mm. Zip ties, Cookie.
Yeah.
I'm going to start carrying zip ties in my bag now. Thanks.
Oh, is that what else we need to have? So we need zip ties and we need an extension cord.
Cords. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yep. Oh my God. What was the TV show? What was the TV show? Come on. When we were younger, at the end, he'd ask all the ladies if they had a specific item in their pocketbook, and if they had it, he'd give them money. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. Was it Let's Make a Deal? He'd go up into the audience and say to the woman, do you have a straight pin in your pocketbook? Do you have a pen or a pencil? What was that TV show?
Yeah. They were saying, let's make a...
Yeah.
Where the heck have I been? Isn't that an old show?
Yes, it is. That's why I said when we were kids.
Yeah, I should know that show.
And I think it was probably done by the time you were watching TV. Like you got a little bit younger than us. It was Let's Make a Deal. Wayne Brady. No, he did the reboot. Yes. I love Wayne Brady. You want to talk about funny improvisation? Oh my gosh. My kids and I used to watch that show and laugh like crazy. Yes. Well, it's old now. The Four Guys.
I never watched that. I guess I haven't had cable in so long.
What's the Four Guys, the comedy guys, where they would do improv? The guy that does The Price is Right now was part of it.
With Drew Carey?
Yes. Drew Carey, Wayne Brady, and the other two guys. Somebody help me out.
I didn't watch that one either. Where have I been?
Oh, that was Drew Carey. Yes. Who else? What was that name of the show? Whose line is it?
Anyway? Oh, no,
yes.
I never watched
What's my line? What's my line? Yes. What's my line? Whose line is it anyway? It's one of those. Oh my God. Yes. Got to go watch them. They're hysterical. And then they crack up. They crack themselves up. It is funny.
Well, now I got to look at that on YouTube.
I like things that make me laugh.
Let me add that to Atlantic City Boardwalk. I'm going to look up that show.
It's not a show. It's just incidences on that boardwalk that will make you go, what?
Right. But I'm going to look up whose line is it just to catch that too.
Yeah. Drew Carey and yeah, they're hysterical. All right. We've been on for 2 hours. We're going to say goodnight to everyone. Does that work?
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining me.
My hand is asleep from holding this phone, but it was worth it.
Thank you.
My hand is used to holding the bicycle. It's all good.
We have to get you a little stand next time.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Girl, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You were awesome.
Thanks for having me, Donna. You know, I appreciate you.
I
appreciate all of you for commenting. They're still going.
They're saying goodnight. That's it. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow with some savings. Good night, everyone. Love yous.
I love you.
Good night, baby.